Darvin, just wanted to get your thoughts on the defense tonight and how much you thought, give some credit to Utah for how they played, but did you feel like this was the typical energy and execution that you've seen on the defensive side of the court tonight?
No. We took a huge step backwards tonight, giving up 75 points in the first half and giving them at least 3 30-plus point quarters. We can't play like that. You know, we were good during different small stretches, but the overall picture that was painted by us defensively sucks. And we'll address it through film practice. We'll get together tomorrow and dig deep and do a deep dive on why things were the way they were tonight. And, you know, that's got to be in your DNA, and it's a process to get it to be that way. When, you know, you want to defend at a high level night in and night out. It's not comfortable, but it's fun. It has to be fun. You have to enjoy getting stops, holding teams to one possession, rebounding the ball, getting hits, whether you retrieve the ball or not. Just the little things of the game. Keeping the ball in front of you, getting down in the stance, sprinting back in transition. We have unfortunately, a huge laundry list of things we can show them that we're going to show them tomorrow. And so it's just, it's the first game where I felt like we weren't there defensively.
And then you mentioned you're going to go through some of the tape defensively, but offensively, AD only had, I think, 4 shots in the second half. Utah, not the biggest team in terms of rim protection. Was there anything you saw offensively about the way the ball was moving and how that could have gone different?
I mean, the same old things, man. Our running habits have to be intact. We have to play with the pass. And you got to, you know, there's got to be a hunger there to really understand that we want to apply pressure in the paint. We want to live in the paint, be it post-ups, drives, what have you, screen and rolls, hitting the pocket pass. We have to live and love the paint, live in and love the paint. But, you know, sometimes, you know, you're going to have those nights where the ball's not necessarily finding you as it should, but the offense I'm not worried about. We had 60,000 points in our locker room. I'm not worried about offense. We got to defend. We scored enough points tonight to win a game, and our defense was inept at best.
Darvin, after the win over New Orleans, LeBron kind of said that he was dealing with some stuff, feeling under the weather, and kind of gave as much as he could to the team. And today we talked to Troy and Wenyon, and they kind of echoed that. Like, he was giving his best out there. Did you see whatever he was dealing with affect him at all in tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, when you're not able to function properly, physically, be it a stomach virus or what have you, and I don't know specifically, I believe that's what it was. And it's something that's been going around. But, I mean, you're going to be weak when you can't eat properly or you can't rest comfortably or you're not able to get up and get to the gym and, re-energize yourself via the weight room. Those things are going to happen. But at the end of the day, if you decide to step out there, you better come ready to compete. And they were out there, and we got to compete at a much, much better, higher level, irregardless, because, again, no one's going to feel sorry for us. No one. Especially being a Laker, guys, people coming to play in this building under these lights, they look forward to playing in our building. They look forward to kicking our behinds. And the sooner we realize that, the better. And then it's no excuses. Once you strap and lace them up, it's no excuses.
Said no problem. Russ scored a game-high 28 points in the loss. Let's hear from him. He's speaking with Mike Trudell in the media.
Hey, Russ, defense had kind of been the thing for you guys heading into this game. Did you notice anything about tonight's energy or effort or in the way that Utah played as to being the difference tonight?
They just started off playing a lot faster than us, step slow. And it showed, we tried to pick it up in the second half, but, put ourselves in a bad position early.
Russ, you had that stretch in the third, had the alley-oop and the three-pointer, and you were at the free throw line. There were some fans chanting MVP for you. Did that moment in this building have any significance for you to kind of hear just how much the fans have come behind you in the last week or so?
Honestly, I'm just grateful and blessed, man. I give all my thanks and all my credit to the men above for allowing me to be able to go out and compete. Good games, bad games, off nights, good nights. And I'll just let my play and my work speak for itself.
There's been there's been a bunch of talk, Russ, about as a group needing the offense to catch up to the defense, and the defense had been pretty solid through the first 7 games. And you mentioned the speed of things, but do you think anything had to do with the shift in focus of we got to get our offense going that maybe some of the defensive habits slipped?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I haven't even heard that commentary, at least from us internally. So I'm not sure why it was tonight, but it's the NBA, man. 82 games. Sometimes there will be times you have some slippage, and you can be beat on any given night, and that's a good ball club.
Russ, to kind of elaborate on Utah, what did you make of them? They were a team that entered the season without maybe a lot of expectations. What did you think of seeing them? First team in the West to 7 wins.
They play hard, play together. You can see that with their group and their work and their competitive spirit and nature shows.
Russ, how you doing? Crystal, nice to meet you. Right over here. Hey. So I'm sure you don't believe in moral victories, but you were dynamic as soon as you hit the hardwood. Is there anything that you can take away from that?
Just constantly keep bringing what I know how to do, and not just play basketball with a competitive fire and spirit, and let my energy kind of be contagious. Try the best way I can to be able to come in and be effective some way or somehow, and I continue doing that. It put us in the right position.
Food.
Russ has talked a lot about just continuing to compete, play hard with that energy, and he has certainly done that. Just kind of re-energizing that entire bench. Rob, just the way he's playing. And you got to give him a lot of credit tonight. Perfect from the free throw line, 7 for 7, 3 of 5 from 3, 28 points and 6 assists.
Some good defense, but they've yet to, find a connection together to win games at home. Yeah. Utah's playing well. They shouldn't have beat the Lakers, I don't think, but they outplayed them. They played harder, they played smarter, they executed, more points in the paint. And so this is where the Lakers are. They really got to figure out where they are right now and start working on some consistency, especially when they're trying to score some points.
One more before you jump in for big game, because you mentioned playing hard. 14 offensive rebounds. Yep. For 25 points, and you really notice when AD is not in that game and that rim protection is no longer there. Team rebounding not great, but Utah getting those offensive boards and creating more opportunities.
Yeah, we need another big. It'd be nice to get Bryant back. I don't know if he's, the answer, but we need another big to help AD out. As far as rim